South Korea stands on the brink of a constitutional crisis as President Yoon Suk-yeol's unprecedented declaration of martial law sparks nationwide outrage and potential political collapse. The sudden move has triggered a dramatic confrontation between the executive branch and the National Assembly, threatening the foundations of South Korean democracy. President Yoon's declaration came in a televised address, claiming the need to protect the country from anti-state forces and what he described as a legislative dictatorship by the opposition Democratic Party. However, his actions have been met with near-unanimous rejection from political leaders, military officials, and citizens alike. The National Assembly has taken an extraordinary step, unanimously voting to reject the martial law declaration and demanding its immediate withdrawal. Politicians from across the political spectrum have defied Yoon's order, with even members of his own People Power Party condemning the move as unconstitutional. Russia has been quick to criticize the situation, with Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova suggesting that Western nations should address South Korea's internal systemic issues. Her comments highlight the international scrutiny surrounding the unfolding political drama. The crisis stems from a complex political landscape marked by Yoon's historically low approval ratings, which have hovered around 20%. An ongoing influence peddling scandal involving his wife and top officials has further eroded his political standing and public trust. Legal experts argue that Yoon's actions directly violate Article 77 of the South Korean Constitution, which strictly limits presidential powers during martial law. The use of military forces against the National Assembly appears to be an unprecedented and potentially illegal attempt to consolidate power. Protesters have taken to the streets, forming human barricades and confronting soldiers attempting to enter the National Assembly building. Clashes have been reported between military personnel and civilians, underscoring the deep political tensions gripping the nation. The Biden administration has maintained a cautious stance, emphasizing the need for peaceful resolution of the political conflict. US officials have privately expressed concern about the potential destabilization of a critical Asian ally. Opposition leader Lee Jae-myung has been particularly vocal, declaring that Yoon has betrayed the people and is no longer fit to serve as president. The Democratic Party has called the martial law declaration illegal and unconstitutional, mounting a full-scale resistance to the executive's actions. Military reports suggest that most army units have already withdrawn from the National Assembly, indicating a lack of widespread support for Yoon's extraordinary measures. This retreat further undermines the president's ability to enforce his declaration. Political analysts now predict that the crisis is likely to end in Yoon's impeachment. The comprehensive rejection from political institutions, military leadership, and public sentiment suggests his political survival is increasingly unlikely. The situation represents a critical moment for South Korean democracy, echoing historical struggles against authoritarianism. With the National Assembly standing firm and public opposition mounting, President Yoon's attempt to consolidate power appears to be crumbling rapidly. As the political drama continues to unfold, the world watches closely. South Korea's democratic institutions are being tested in what may become a defining moment in the country's modern political history. The coming days will be crucial in determining the fate of President Yoon and the future of South Korean democratic governance. What began as a controversial declaration of martial law now threatens to become a pivotal chapter in the nation's ongoing struggle for democratic principles.